Today we are doing the Chapter 3 review test. We're on page 165. This is a review of all of the skills that we've done in Chapter 3. We will not be doing this together. I'm going to read it to you. So anytime you need to pause the recording so that you can get your writing done, you should do that, and then start it again when you're ready to go. The first part is on vocabulary. Circle the sum. 4 plus 6 equals 10. Which one of these would be the sum? Number 2, circle the difference. 8 minus 5 equals 3. Which one of these would be the difference? Concepts and skills. Write the sum and the difference for the related facts. Each one of these boxes is a set of related facts, one addition fact and one subtraction fact. Write the sum and the difference for each fact. Number 6, complete the bar model, then write a number sentence to solve. Hudson had 13 grapes. He gave 5 grapes to his sister. How many grapes does Hudson have now? We know that the green box, the whole thing, would be our whole, but we have two parts here. We know one part, it's 5. You need to figure out the other part. The whole is 13. So write a number sentence over here that would solve that and put your answer on the blank. Hudson had 13 grapes. He gave 5 grapes to his sister. How many grapes does Hudson have now? Find the number of shapes in each row. Complete the addition sentence to find the total. So in number 7, it says 2 rows of how many are in each row. Put that number here, and then you will use that number in the repeated addition sentence to get your answer. Number 8 says 3 rows of blank. How many are in each row up here? Put that number here, and you will use that number to do your repeated addition sentence here. Turn your paper over. There are 8 peaches in a basket. Mrs. Dalton put 7 more peaches in the basket. How many peaches are in the basket now? You need to write a number sentence there to show me how you solve that, and then fill in the dot. Number 10, Mr. Brown hiked 5 miles in the morning. He hiked 6 miles in the afternoon. How many miles did he hike? Again, you need to write a number sentence here to show me how you solve that, and then fill in the dot. Number 11, Aaron put 3 apples, 4 bananas, and 5 oranges in a basket. How many pieces of fruit did she put in the basket? I need a number sentence here. Aaron put 3 apples, 4 bananas, and 5 oranges in a basket. How many pieces of fruit did she put in the basket? Solve that problem and fill in the dot. Go to your next page, page 167. Number 12 says, it rained on 14 days in January. It rained on 8 days in February. On how many more days did it rain in January than February? Here's that important question. How many more? You need to write a number sentence here to tell me the answer and fill in the dot. It rained on 14 days in January. It rained on 8 days in February. On how many more days did it rain in January than in February? Number 13, Chase saw 4 ladybugs and 9 ants on a rug. How many more ants than ladybugs did he see? How many more? So you need to write a number sentence out here. Chase saw 4 ladybugs and 9 ants on a rock. How many more ants than ladybugs did he see? And number 14, Tina put some cups into 4 rows. There are 5 cups in each row. How many cups are there? So it tells you to make 4 rows. 5 cups in each row. You need to do that, and then you need to do a repeated addition sentence to get your answer. Turn to the last page, 168. So this one is a constructed response, which means you're going to have to write a sentence to explain. But first, let's look at the word problem. Kyle and Lewis together have the same number of fish as Mary. How many fish does Lewis have? Because see, there's a question mark here. We don't know that. So Kyle and Lewis together have the same number of fish as Mary. So write a number sentence with a blank for the missing number. Do that right here. Show me how you would figure out how many fish Lewis has. After you write your number sentence, then write your answer. Tell me, how many does Lewis have? Then explain how the number sentence shows the problem. Tell me, why does what you wrote explain this math problem? Number 16. Morgan counts 6 ducks in a pond and some ducks on the grass. There are 14 ducks in all. So how many ducks are on the grass? I need you to write a number sentence down here with a blank to figure out how many ducks are on the grass. And then down here, we're going to put a blank and we're going to put grass. So I want you to put your answer here to tell me how many ducks are on the grass. You should stop the recording here so that you can do that. On the bottom it says, how many more ducks are on the grass than in the pond? Draw a right to show how you found your answer. So again, you're going to use the answer that you got for how many ducks were on the grass, and your word problem tells you how many ducks were in the pond. So how many more? What does how many more tell you to do? How many more ducks are on the grass than in the pond? You need to write a number sentence in here to show me how you get your answer. When you have completed all of those things, your review test is done.